Alright. Hey yo, thank you for joining me for a Galaxy Heroes video today. We have a... Really? Apologies, that's Caracal going live. Let me just go ahead and mute that. Alright. We'll try to hurry up so we can get over there and enjoy his stream. Alright. Sorry about that. Thank you for joining me for a Galaxy Heroes video today. We have a Kyber 2 Grand Arena. This is going to be a bit of a fun one. And it's because of our opponent. We reached out. They were not only a total boss, but they gave me an idea. I had already taken a couple of things off of defense. So Zayden Gamer from BHAL, Bahal, I don't know. I had already taken Leia and Rey off of defense. I figured I'm going to take them on offense and do some stuff and try to get my first full clear of the season. And so my opponent, they, let's go over here and I'll show you that they had, I messaged them, said, hey, good luck. They said, hey, you too. And they told me, it will be easy for you, I don't farm datacrons. I said, oh, I had not noticed, which is accurate. I didn't pull the hotbot report. I didn't look at their roster beforehand. I just immediately pulled a couple things off of defense, moved some stuff around, and said, we're going to, rock out with it. And I said, wow, Kyber 2 with no datacrons, you must be a hell of a player. He's responded, actually, since I last said something. They said they tried to do their best. Please don't put very strong datacrons down. I said, I got you, my friend. No datacrons on defense. I lied. And so an hour ago, they were like, oh, wow, bro, thank you very much. Win or lose will be a great match. I really love to play without datacrons like in the old times. Here is late. I will attack tomorrow, but if I lose, I will be happy. You rock. So he's very excited to not have any datacrons on defense. Well, I'll just show you what I did. And I did, for the most part, put not many datacrons on defense. I took all of them off. So we have Malgus. He's probably the only thing here that's worth pennies, let alone... I don't think that this defense is going to hold anything. But this cleared a DTMG for us, and I originally had it down with a datacron, but we'll see if it does something on defense. I doubt it, but, worth a shot. Let's go ahead and show ships. Fleets, I just didn't even... was he there? Yeah, I don't think I changed that yet at all this season. And then down here, I put Traya with a focused datacron. I figure, it's the, the Lord of Betrayal, the Sith Queen of Lies. I had to, right? So I'm hopeful that when my opponent gets back here and sees this, they go, ha ha, that's funny, right? Hopefully they have the same sense of humor I do. After reading that message, they might be upset, which is a totally valid reaction. Totally valid if they're upset. They can be mad, but I had to, right? I put in Trey on defense. Might as well make her the liar here. Anyways, so I thought that was pretty cool. We can go ahead and take a look at what my opponent has for a roster, because again, I didn't even look. I just had made decisions based off of how poorly I'd been performing and what really matters to me, which is having fun and getting those full clears. I just like taking down the opponent's defenses, really. And not doing that has really been the downside for me here. So we do have Ezra Exile, so I assume we're going to have a Rey Ben Ezra. We know we're going to Supreme Leader Kylo Ren that. We have all of our counters. We have everything, basically. So I'm not too worried about what he has on defense. Plus, I have every single datacron other than that one. So we actually have some depth if I do end up struggling. We can throw all sorts of things at stuff. My opponent isn't missing much, it doesn't look like. I do have a slight GP advantage. They've already got some relics on their pirates, so maybe I end up seeing a Maz somewhere. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Um, ships, I don't think we need to look at. Let's go ahead and take a look at speeds. Bum, bum, bum. Supreme Color and being fast is always good. 595, only 4 points behind mine. That's one of the fastest Supreme Leader Kylo Rens I've seen here in Kyber 2. That's fantastic. Lord Vader being fast is also fantastic. Hey, look at that. Speed crit chance is what I run on him. Got the crit damage triangle. Hey, yo. A little bit less on damage, but I'm guessing, well, between the Relic 9 and he's got 2 points more speed. That's fantastic. I like that Lord Vader too. That's awesome. We can skip these guys because they ain't nothing. Rey, we know Rey doesn't need to be fast. In fact, I've slowed mine down a lot on purpose. Oh, 550 is still fast. A little light on the health, a little light on the offense, but the speed is fantastic. And she's only Relic 8, so that makes sense. So yeah, that's fantastic. Ahsoka, Ezra, Echo being fast is good. Let's take a look. 366, a little bit slower than mine, I think, but still super fast. Balin, ooh, we like a fast Balin here. 352, wow, 7 points faster than mine. Mine's Relic 9, so it's hard to compare damage and protection. But we do have our Jabba for Balin if we need to. Darth Revan. I think Darth Revan doesn't need to be as fast. Still 345. Ignore me. Great health. I don't think he needs a crit damage. Offense? Yeah. Offense works. Health? Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic. So, now that I'm here looking at the roster, I might have given up my only advantage by not putting any Datacrons on defense, because it looks like Datacrons might have been my biggest edge here based off of what he said. Oh, and he was right. He doesn't farm them much at all. Okay. So he basically got the ones you got for free. He got a couple extra ones in the last one. Oh, does it mean he doesn't have Maz? I didn't even think to look at, because he has Ezra. No Maz, no Smee. Okay. So somebody who just doesn't have the time to play Conquest anymore, or doesn't have any desire to interact with Crons anymore. Totally fair, dude. Yeah, so I think we're in some trouble here, but that's okay. I'm perfectly okay with going 0-3 this week. It just means I have to do very well the rest of the season in order to still have a winning record at the end of the season. And so having one bad week can actually be beneficial, right? Pushes you down a little bit. You get a couple better, more favorable matchups. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got to deal with here. All right, so we've got CLS, Commander Luke Skywalker. We got Gungans. We know we're going to Great Mothers that. We have his Great Mothers on defense. We have options there. I did really like how Bo went. It was my first time using them there last week. Not last week, but last round. So maybe we do that again. Oh, Inquisitorias. I want to try the Phoenix squad. So Lemon Pepsi and Alex RJ. I think that's the two people who brought it up in Caracal's chat. Said to try the Phoenix with GBA, Genos and Brood Alpha, and this falls pretty easily. And they don't even have a cron. So I think that will work. We're going to go ahead and give that a shot today. My first time trying that one. Saw no Luthen. Okay, so again, we realize that he skips a lot of conquest. Nothing wrong with that. I shouldn't assume he. They skip. You know what? I can assume he. Another thing that I realized, I just discovered the YouTube analytics page, and it tells me that 100% of the people who watch my videos are male. So welcome to the Sausage Fest. Gas. Saw, I think we're going to go ahead and use our Inquisitors there. Oh, no Ezra with Rey, so that means Ezra's probably with Ahsoka. So Sprinkler Colorado will be used on the back wall for Rey. We have options because I have so many GLs. Maybe we Leia that. Maybe we could. We could Talzin this. We did that last round. And for Skywalker, we can overkill that. We can throw a GL at that too. I don't think that'll be a problem. Maybe we do the enhanced version, the Lord Vader with the clones. Maybe that'll work there. So I know we're going to be doing things out of order here, but there's a couple of counters I want to try just to see. And then if this goofy stuff works, maybe we just keep up the goofy stuff and we hold on to our Galactic Legends for cleanups when I mess up. So let's go ahead and grab the Phoenix Squad. It was boop, boop, you, and then Geonosian Brood Alpha. Where you at, son? Right here. They don't really have a place in Grand Arena, so I think that works out. I think we need some potency. We need to make sure that Daze lands. Special ability, they gain evasion up, health, steal up, and health up for 2 turns. Protection, health, potency. Lots of potency on that. That's great. Let's do it. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of what we expected for the most part. Let's go ahead and he still gave himself tenacity up, which is a bit of a problem, but not too bad. Let's go ahead and do this on Kanan maybe, because we're going to put the taunt up in a moment here. Let's go ahead and do this to get the staggers, and then when we can get another AoE going, we will pop that on over there. Let's go ahead and get the foresight on my boy here, because he did cleanse himself. Okay, armor shred. Yep. Now all our hits are going to hit a little bit harder. Let's go ahead and pop him with that. And we got the days on him this time. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, so if we can get a stun here, then okay. Not quite. We might be in trouble. I think I mistimed the days. Yeah. Now I'm not landing it. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep the foresight over here and try to get to our days even faster. Oof. I think we got lucky. I think we're okay. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and take away that turn meter and maybe land days. Oh yeah. Wow, we're gonna get it done. Let's pass this over here and see if we can get some, oh no, health. Oh boy. Okay, maybe we can slow it down a little bit here. Throw the AoE. We're going to pass this again over to somebody here. I mean, does it heal you too? Maybe not, but we'll give it a shot. Let's do that. We're going to go ahead and pass this on over here. Okay, so I think that worked out super well. So big shout out to Lemon Pepsi and Alex RJ, or Alex RG, I think it was. That was fantastic. That was a lot of fun. Let's try something else goofy. Tuskens, let's get it. I have pulled this off before, and it should be even easier since we will have a distinct Kron advantage in this battle. Let's go ahead with sort by dark side, and just take one that we don't need per se. Tenacity, health, and protection. Potency, armor pen. Potency might be good. Tenacity, health, and offense. I think we're going to run this one. Right. Okay, yeah, we'll run this one. Yeah. So like I said, huge advantage on offense because we have all of these crons to play with. So I didn't lie about, you know, what I was going to use for offense, of course. But I did lie about putting none on defense, um, which is super enjoyable. Um, again, I hope that my opponent finds it funny. And if not, then it is what it is. They can be mad. They're perfectly well within their right to do so. Yeah. Yeah. Look at you guys, all doing all that work. Okay, you should die from that. Let's just go ahead and pop you. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna come in here for Chupio. Get rid of all the buffs. Yeah. All those dots doing work. 100 stacks of momentum. Come on now. Fantastic. Yeah. So that's a fun counter. What else do we have that we can under budget here? Let's see. So we know we want to do Talzin here. This one works pretty well. Nightsisters. Where are you? Yeah, right there. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. We do have a Talzin Kron, so let's go ahead and grab that. Again, using all of our advantages on offense here. I don't think my opponent will have any issues. So if we get one drop, it's very likely we've lost this round. So maybe we just make sure that doesn't happen. I mean, we'll see. Not usually that great at that, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, just basic for now. Let's go ahead and cleanse all those buffs. Over here, try to get a stun. Ooh, look at that. 2 stuns. Dang. Ah, healing immunity, though. We got that. That's nice. All right. Okay. Just a basic for now. Let's go ahead and hit everybody. See if we can get some plagues out there. Let's go ahead and strip the buffs. Basic on you. Okay. Let's go ahead and super stealth. More plague out there. Basic. Beautiful. Okay, you jerk. Let's go ahead and hit you with that. Oh, nice. All right. Keep the health up. There we go. 65. Nice and gone. You like that. Okay. Like I said, we can overkill this. We could throw basically anything at it. What do I want to throw at it, though? Let's see. I don't think Imperial Remnant would work. Maybe they would. Maybe they could. We want to use Great Mothers up top. I don't think Wampa works here. Not really seeing much else for cheeky stuff. Old Republic. Hold on. No point in bringing you, right? Because you don't do anything here. Let me read this real quick here. So they get a little bit of Crit Avoid. That's always nice. We like Crit Avoid against gas teams. Mission Veil also gets this bonus. 100% health. Retribution. Okay. Retribution and Taunt at the start of battle. At the start of his turn, whenever he loses Retribution or Taunt, whenever he attacks out of turn, inflict a stack of damage over time on all enemies, which can't be evaded or resisted. Enemies can't gain defense up or stealth. Okay. Allies are immune to daze and expose. Okay. Start of each turn, allies gain 20% defense and tenacity for each enemy debuff on the enemy turn. At the end of their turn. Okay, so this is to help deal with counterattacks, clearly. Whenever another ally taunts, they dispel it, take bonus turn, and gain 40% stacking offense into the counter. Okay. So that's why we have Juhani in here. Whenever an enemy gains bonus turn meter, they are inflicted with a stack of damage over time for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. So it won't matter if they have tenacity up. And 5's gaining turn meter all the time. That last part we're not going to worry about because you can't revive anybody against gas anyways. There's no way this works. There's just no way. So maybe we stack on that crit avoidance. There's no way. No, we're not going to use that one because I need that for Bo, I think. Probably don't need it for Bo, but I'm bringing it for Bo. This is crit avoidance, potency, crit damage, defense, armor pen, health, and offense. It's got a lot of stats on it. It's got a lot of good stuff on it. It's got y'all are modded, right? Like fairly well. I mean, yeah. I wish I put crit avoid arrow on you. Okay. Oh yeah, we lean into the protection for her. Because we like our taunt in territory war. And remod her for this. Armor's huge though. Okay. Basla. Speed set, you're only 256. I'm terrible at mods sometimes. Just special damage, so the armor pen isn't going to matter much. Crit avoid is good though. So you're going to get extra crit avoid from the Ami as well. Crit damage. Potency. Yo, there's no way this works, right? Oh boy. We're testing it. We're trying something out. And if we lose the Grand Arena because of this, that's okay. Okay, so they're gaining those dots. Can't be avoided or resisted. There we go. Armor shred is not great. Not ideal. Turn meter stealth 1 turn. Protection up for 2 turns if they're blind. Can't miss anyways. Let's go ahead and basic here. Alright, so we do that so that she gets the stacking offense here. Oh, now we don't have to worry about the sacrifice. Oh, get wrecked, bro. No way. Given no datacron on the opponent and a huge datacron on myself, But that was awesome, bro. I just want to take a quick look at his General Skywalker, just to see what we were working with there. I can't believe that worked. That's so cool. General Skywalker, Galactic Republic. I'm like shaking. I can't believe that worked. That's so cool. Oh man, I'll be trying that out again in the future. He looks fairly well modded. Protection, crit damage, protection, protection. Like he looks like he's modded well. Crit damage, potency is up there. The damage is good. Yo. I'll be breaking that out again. For sure. For sure. That was awesome. Okay. Now on the front wall, I know we said we want to do Great Mothers up here. I'm still not 100% sure what I want to do to that ray because I don't want to. Maybe I Balin it. Maybe I Balin. Hold up. How many teams do I have here? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many Galactic Legends? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Galactic Legends. Okay. So we will go ahead and third sister this. Inquisitors. No, not you. We'll save you for something else. Or just not use you is probably more accurate to what's going to happen there. Boom. Boom. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get the tenacity up going here. There we go. I appreciate this. I think this is going super well already. It's been a while since I've had to face one without a Luthen, so that's probably why I'm like shocked that this is going well. But man, we'll take that. We'll take that. 65. All right, we're gonna go ahead and mirror this with my. It's gonna be the same unaligned force user team that I had on defense. Bump, bump, bump. With this Ben Solo Cron. Let's get it. And then we'll see what we have on the back wall and handle it from there. Okay. We knew that she was going to get the turn from the turn meter on the Datacron here. Who am I attacking first, though? I think we do want to attack Ben. We're going to go ahead and pass it on over to Seer. She's going to pass out some buffs. The ability block is nice because we don't want that AoE to smash us too hard here. We're going to go ahead and give this to Ben. We'll start here. There we go. Put everybody in damage immunity all at once. Take that, you bunch of nerds. Yeah, we're stuck here for the moment, but that's okay. We're going to be able to drop our own whirlwind in a moment. Well, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do ours. Their ray's much faster than mine. So, it's just basic. Not getting any crits here at all. Well, I guess it didn't matter much because I had we had our own ult going. Okay, let's go ahead and put you back in the yellow or red, whatever, and pass it back on over to you. All right, beautiful. One less hassle out of the way there. Let's get another armor shred out here. Oh, okay. Another 65. Hey, we're not normally an efficiency player here, but I tell you what, this is fantastic. Okay. Oh man, a little bit. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So let's go ahead with Great Mothers versus the Gungans. That's right. Ain't no kill like overkill. Here we go. All right. So the first thing I think we want to do is target Tarples. Bump. I'm going to pass this on over to my girl here. All right. I'm going to go and get a swarm in on the generator. Hit everybody. And we're going to hit everybody, call her to assist. Let's come over here and target Boss Nass. All right, looking good. A few more of these and we will be done with that. Don't. Oh. All right. Currently stuck behind a bit of a taunt. That's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop that. No generator, so now we can start moving through the Gungans themselves. Yeah, let's go ahead and target Jar Jar Binks so that we can avoid more death marks in the future here. Beautiful. Boomadeer, let's go ahead and toss this. Okay. I think we're looking pretty good. 63, we'll take it. Okay. So GLs, I have 4 left, 4 enemies left. So Balin, Bane, we've got a lot of people that I'm just not going to use today. Ah, I might have overdone it. Might have took too much off of defense, but we're getting our first full clear, so that's what's really important to me. And you know what? I love Bo. I think I'm just going to stick with that here. She's been so much fun to use, man. Now, I don't know how much of that is the Kron, the Rebel Officer Leia Organa Datacron, but I tell you what, this has been a lot of fun to use. We'll take it. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Sure. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah. In a moment, we should be able to give him damage immunity after all that. Oh, I guess not. Hit everybody with that. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and push that. We're going to slap you, get rid of you. Yeah. that was close. There we go. Gone. 65. Heck yeah. Better than some of the GLs can do. So next we will hit this section here. I don't want to totally snooze on these. So we are gonna just GL them. Geez Louise. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren should take the biggest threat here, which I think is going to be Aphra. So let's go ahead and get started there. We're going to 3-man this. They should have no issues handling this. He said before losing the Grand Arena. Alright. So yeah, I think we're just going to focus Aphra down here. Because once she's gone, the rest of the team kind of falls apart. There we go. Let's take out BT1 next. Oh, okay, let's take out the whole team. 65, look at that. Let's Leia this. Rebels. Bump, bump. Let's look for one with good health on it. Got a couple of them here. We got this one, health. Armor pen doesn't help me. Offense is okay. Critical is okay. This has crit damage, crit chance. Armor pen again doesn't help. 50% health. Crit chance when attacking out of turn. Let's rock this one. All right. Well, to kill somebody twice here, but that's okay. Let's pass that on over here. Alright, let's go ahead and hit everybody with some burning. Let's basic you. I don't think we're going to be taking enough turns, so let's just basic you for now. Kokum. There we go, he's out. Again, we're struggling with the turn meter there. I'd like to catch her where we have a couple of turns right in a row. Let's go ahead and pass this on over to Leia. Just a basic for now. Okay, well, still rocking the same situation. Let's keep it moving. All right. So we've got a couple of turns in a row here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that ambushed on her. Oh, 66. Heck yeah, there we go. And then Jabba. Jabba can do this. Lord Vader should be able to do this. Who do I want to bring with him? Because I think I want to underman this, right? How about you and you? The normal 3v3 team. Yeah, this should be fine. I am somewhat confident in this. Alright, let's drop the hammer. Boom, crush them. We're at 6 everywhere. Yeah, let's target you. if I can get Order 66 on DTMG, then we don't have to worry about his taunt. So I think we'll start there. Yeah, there you go. There's your revive. All at 4s at the moment. That's okay. Once we do get to pop the ult and then drop the, there we go. That's beautiful. And then we get to drop a crush right afterwards. Then we should be all set to hit him with the. I mean, we technically could now. Yeah, let's do it. Pop. Yeah, looking good. Let's go ahead and get our ult up and moving. And then once we are in ashes, we will, we might have just actually, yeah, I don't think we needed ashes to get rid of him and keep him gone because he had Order 66. Let's just kill you. Looking good. Are we at full? I think we are. 67. Heck yeah. All right. Let's see if we can continue that here with fleets. Ah, he set the FU defense. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. So yeah, we brought the FU offense. So let's go ahead and do that. And F this guy. Boom. That's the right team, right? Yep, yep, yep. Let's go. All right. This was overall a very fun losers bracket matchup. You know, I don't think either of us are terribly concerned with the difference in crystals that this one round is going to give us. So, totally fine to keep it moving. Yeah, let's go and get the swarm in here. Not really missing enough to warrant the heal. Oh, I should have targeted. It's fine. When the dagger has that bonus turn, I usually like to target the enemy's interceptor, but I was not fully paying attention, which does happen more often than it should. Let's go ahead and AoE so that we get another pop in over there. Alright, let's do that. Beautiful. Hit him again. Heal up. Bringing in our interceptor. We're just going to go ahead and basic out the tank. Now it's all in on the Fury class interceptor. And from here, we can just hit auto. Only one of them can be called, so we'll do that. Alright, auto away. I love this animation, I really do. Assuming control. $71. We'll take that. That's a good score. Okay. So we're going to Executrix this. Only one reinforcement. Maybe we Executor Mirror match down there, and I bring Bomber here. I mean, we're assuming that's the B-Wing. Or, the Rogue One. I think it's a fair assumption. He's going to be faster than us. He's got a much better profundity than us. If what I could do is bring my Executor here. Like this. If they have Rogue One in the secondary, then I might be in trouble. But maybe they put in their TIE Bomber to avoid mirrors and skipped the Rogue One. It would be silly, yes, but I don't see any other reason why they would have only one back there. Here's where we find out. Yeah, we're in trouble. We are in trouble for sure. Yep. Oh boy. That's my fault. My fault. I thought they were trying something fancy, and nope, they just. I don't know why they only brought one ship with it. I mean, maybe because it doesn't need any other help to be defensively viable at this point. But here we be. We'll play it out. See if I can get any work done here. If I can kill somebody, right? If I can kill anybody, then we might be in a decent spot for a cleanup, because then he'll be in the starting lineup and not the reinforcement. Ooh, that's rough. And not the reinforcement. Again, I think that's unlikely, especially given the state of where we are at here, but okay. Not mad about that, actually. Let's go ahead and bring you in. Drop the sonic charge over here. Okay. So yeah, this can be cleaned up fairly easily. Not that that's what I wanted to do, but that's the situation we find ourselves in. Hit him with this. Hit everybody. That's okay. We didn't need it anymore. Taunt up here. Yeah. Okay, if we can. Well, no. I was going to say, if we could not get nuked by that, that'd be awesome. But that's exactly what happened. Okay. Well, that might have been a little bit problematic for the end result here. But what we'll do is we'll go ahead and grab our Executor here. Alright. I need you and you and you and you and you. Let's get it. At this point, I'll probably just Profundity Mirror that. Let's go ahead and pop you with this. I was going to say, that's not great. But at least we got that going here. Let's go ahead and try to get a burn out there. Some offensive buffs and some turn meter out here. Basic here for now. Let's go ahead and get the target up. Beautiful. We don't mind this. Let's go ahead and steal those buffs. I would have preferred if that did its thing, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of Punishing One here. No, and because we couldn't get rid of Punishing One, we're in a lot of trouble now. Ah, that's unfortunate. Let's hit everybody. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and I guess we will keep you alive here. I think that was a misclick. I went to pass the buffs and I think I hit the basic. Oh. Wow. I think I just lost because of that misclick. Yeah. It's fine. Dang. Well. Oh well. Let's see what we can do with this. Well, we'll just throw this in and hit auto and see how it goes. It should be fine. Like I said, we have a bit of an advantage because the Rogue One on their side is not in the reinforcement slot. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like we're pretty even at the moment. Okay. I definitely should have played this because they're doing terrible. I hate the Millennium Falcon's AI so much. It's trash. Absolute trash. There's honestly no reason that this should have lost. It's fine. Okay. That's too much confidence in the fleet itself. That's my fault. That's what I do, though. I make a lot of mistakes. No Punishing One, right? So maybe we have other options here. Oh, maybe I can do Radis. Let's give it a shot. Maybe I can survive long enough to pull off the sacrifice here. Okay, never mind. All right. Sure. We'll do that. Let's see if we can do this. All right. Now we can start cooking here. I did a whole heck of a lot of nothing. Yes. Okay. Well, we'll keep it no matter what because we did earn a point here. This guy's going to look and be like, wow, I can't believe my defense held so well against his ships when he brought them all for offense. Yep. Yep, my friend. It is what it is, man. Here we go. We must be close to getting Death Starred here. Okay. Hey! All right, well. Yeah, now we got that slow loss coming here. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to be happy to get a full clear for the first time so far this season. We'll take it. So they've got literally nothing out there. What do we have here that we can use? Maybe I do like an underdog type thing with you, and you, and yeah, we'll just call that. Let's get it. All right. Spent a lot longer on this round than I anticipated. It's because of all these like false starts here on fleets. All right. I think we just basic for now. Yeah. Let's hit everybody. All right. Defender coming in hot. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to take out IG 2000. There we go. Yeah, got the taunt back up. Let's go ahead and hit you with that. Pass that around. Push this over here. Okay. Oh, that close up. Okay. Yeah, let's pop that. Do you? Look at that. Perfect. Who's missing protection? It's fine. Okay. 1785. That score's not going to hold up, but we had fun, and I look forward to trying that Carth team against another 501st team at some point in the future, because that was absolutely bananas. But we will definitely be trying that again at some point. Well, thank you guys for joining me for this one. I hope you guys have a wonderful round. Hope you guys are having much better luck in Grand Arena than I have been. But may the Force be with you and keep you strong.